Yo, what's up? And welcome back to another episode of the Hawes podcast, where I be talking to people, they be talking to me, we be talking to each other, and we just be doing it on camera. Not like doing it on camera, but we be doing it on camera. I know it's been a while. I apologize. Life got a little turbulent. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then also, stuff been happening. Things been, situations been arising. But it's all good because we here now. We bringing the podcast back. Got some special people lined up. Over a honey bun, I won't hesitate to do combat. I'm the illest and the realest, you can ask your mom that. I'm a meme-loving, Kage-level rapping wombat. Every other Friday, watch the Hawes podcast. If you don't like honey buns, we can't be friends. If you don't like honey buns, we can't be friends. If you don't like honey buns, we can't be friends. If you don't like honey buns, we can't be friends. Anyway, today's guest is, let me look at my email here because, you know, I got a whole script. Today we got a special guest on the podcast. He's a multidisciplinary artist. You made that up, didn't you? Nah, that's not a real word. It's okay, though. Let's see. It says you are a visual artist, rapper, music producer, and he's a comedian. Yeah. Self-proclaimed comedian, it says here. I didn't type this. Somebody else typed this. One of my interns typed this. Yeah, I feel like this will be a good interview. I mean, I hope it will be. Comedian, though, I feel like, you know, you get on stage and people probably laugh, but not because the jokes you said, but probably just because how you look and, you know, because you exist and stuff. But everybody, please welcome Noah Hawes. Yeah. First off, that joke was not funny. Yeah, man. So, you know, tell us a little bit about yourself. You still wash up only every other Wednesday, or what's going on? You know good and well I wash up every day, bro. Stop playing. Stop it. Why would I know, like, good and well you're like a bathing routine or schedule like that? I mean, we don't even know each other like that. We just met like 15 minutes ago. You literally begged me to be on this episode. Like, I mean, I guess you're right. I did ask. So that's kind of on me. But, yeah, let's jump right into it, man. Let me see. You weird as hell. This nigga, y'all. Yeah, man, like, let's just get right into it, I guess. I mean, how long you been rapping, though? You've been rapping since high school? Yeah, I've been rapping since high school for sure. People, I didn't mean to cut you off, but people probably thought you was like trash at first, huh? No, people didn't really think I was trash. I mean, they said I sounded like Eminem a lot. I feel like if I was there, I've been one of those people that probably would have thought you was trash. And that you was probably going to embarrass yourself or something like that. But wow. Somebody did say that to me then. Well, then let's just be happy you didn't embarrass yourself, because if you did, that would have been, you know, embarrassing. Why you keep cutting me off? You know how embarrassment works? Stop cutting me off. It's like when something happens in your life and people perceive you a certain way that you don't want to. I know what embarrassment means. I know what it means. That probably would have happened to you when you got up there and you was probably thinking to yourself, like, I'm really good at rapping. And then you just went up there and said some weak shit and get it all out your system. Like, you're trash. He's buns. He's buns. I mean, you probably not buns, but I'm just saying that's what they would have said. But they didn't. They clapped. They loved it. Yeah. When you first rapped in public, were you like nervous? Like or no? Well, nah. Paint a visual in our heads. Like, where were you at? You know, what was the situation? Was it tense? Did you have music you were rapping to? Mm-mm. Or like, you know, what was going on? I definitely was rapping a cappella in the lunchroom, just at lunch at school. They loved it though. They really liked it. They clapped and cheered, and they was acting like I was rapping my ass off. I wasn't going that crazy though, truth be told, but I'm glad it was a positive experience. I feel like people probably didn't clap as much as you said they just did, or they probably didn't cheer you. You know, I feel like you didn't necessarily get booed, but people didn't really care. They weren't like whelmed. You know what I mean? They probably just like, this nigga rapping. Okay, let's continue eating lunch. Well, you really weren't there. I mean? We got places you weren't to there, so I feel like that's what. Stop talking over me though. Like, you weren't there. Whatever. You don't know what you're talking about. You're trying to make a joke. It's not funny. Let's just move on. Let me ask you a question real quick, and this got nothing to do with the interview, but recently I think within the last month, one or two or three people said they found me attractive. You know, I'm not used to that. What do you think I should do? Bruh. Like, about them finding me attractive? I mean, you seem like, just looking at your you seem like you might know what to, you know, give me some advice. I feel like you don't got a chance. I feel like you don't. You should probably not. But what if I feel like I got a chance? But I just told you don't have a chance. Don't even try to, I feel like I'm going to just ignore your advice. I'm going to just ignore your advice, and we'll just get on with the interview, okay? Bruh. All right, so I see here that they call you the honey bun rapper, and allegedly that's because it makes the money come faster. See how every syllable rhymes? That's interesting. How did you get that alias? The people want to know. They want to know these things about you. Well, I'll tell them. My ex-girlfriend's dad came up with it while we were in the car. Yeah, I was eating a honey bun, and he heard the honey bun rapper, like the noise, the crinkling, and he was like, what's that? And then she said, that's the honey bun rapper, or maybe I said it. Dang, so if you didn't experience that, you wouldn't even had this alias, huh? You probably would have been more cooler, like a person that people liked more, just in general. And definitely maybe a cooler artist, you know what I mean? I'm just speculating, though. That's all I could do here, y'all. I'm trying not to take you serious. I'm trying not to take it serious, but you like really annoying me. I feel like, okay, though. Thank you for your I think input. That's cap. But anyway, let's just keep it moving. You know, we don't got all day. I'm sorry if you feel rushed just because I don't care. I believe you, nigga. Anywho, tell us about your album. You just dropped an album. It's called Villain Origin Story. And tell us a little bit about that. Why is it called Villain Origin Story? How did it come about? Just give us like a breakdown on the whole process. Man, the album is inspired by comics, MF Doom, and memes. I saw this like Villain Origin. No, I'm paying attention, I promise. I saw this Villain Origin Story meme a little while ago, and that's what it's predominantly inspired by. Like this black stuff on my No, I'm paying attention. Go ahead. Dog, you're not paying attention. Like, stop. Like, you really annoying. The album is inspired by memes, comic books, and being the bad guy in various different shapes, forms, or fashions. There you go. I feel like you're not really taking me serious and paying attention, so that's as much as I'm... No, I promise I'm paying attention. I'm just ADHD, so I kind of just be all over the place. No, I'm ADHD too, so I'm not trying... All right, let me stop you right there. So the album has how many songs? 10, bro. It has 10 songs. And which ones... If you had to tell me your favorite songs and tell the listeners what your favorite songs are, which ones would you say? That's a good question. Good versus Evil and Doomsday. Okay. Featuring Brents and Cleo Court. I just noticed those both have features. You don't have any songs that you like on the album that are just you? You feel like maybe like that? No, I definitely do. And this is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying this. It's not me. But one might think that your best songs are songs where you have other people because maybe those people are carrying you on your songs. How do you respond to something like that? First off, I don't care. Like, whatever people got to say does not matter to me. I put out the album because I respect that. Why you keep cutting me off, though? Like, if you gonna ask me... That makes sense to, somebody like you. Somebody in your what? Living like your living circumstances or like where you are mentally, if you're anywhere mentally, if I'm anywhere, maybe like your where you are creatively, your whole creative process or whatever, something like that. I could understand why somebody in a certain disposition similar to yours, if not the very same, would have that thought behind your response to the question. Okay. Okay, we'll just go on to the next question. It says here that you are very respected in the street. Wait, I read that wrong. It says here that you're a hugger. What? Why is that on here? Are you a hugger? I mean, maybe the right people. Like do you like giving and receiving? You don't know what that means? Like giving and receiving hugs? Do you like that? I'll definitely hug the right person, the right type of person. Yeah, I like that. Like, what do you mean it got to be the right person? Well, it can't... Like somebody that you're attracted to sexually or romantically, you only like hugging them? This don't just got to be them. I mean, people... Why are we even talking about... But I'm asking this because we need to know. I want my viewers, my friends, and everybody who probably going to listen to your album, I want them to know the real I don't even know I came up here. I want to give you this chance on this platform to control your narrative. You say it's very important. You say stuff that a lot of people in situations, got people controlling their narratives, and it's almost as though their voices don't matter. And I just don't want you to feel like
What
that.
the hell that got to do with me?
Well, you didn't have to thank me. I don't really care
you.
about your. When's the last time you hugged a stranger and liked it, though?
Maybe like a month ago.
Was it like what? Was it a woman, dude?
It was a woman, bro.
Dog?
No, it wasn't no fucking dog.
Mail delivery guy?
Male delivery guy. Wow. You're hilarious.
You know, like I said, I'm asking because we need to know.
Right. Who is we?
I want people to know you.
Who is we? Who?
Okay. And, you know, we'll just move on. Thank
That's
you.
okay.
Please. Yeah. Okay, so this album was inspired by comic books.
Yes, I told you that.
And and you like comic books because they got a lot of pictures and you don't read very well?
Ha ha ha, very funny. You're getting really annoying.
I could read very well. I feel like you actually don't read very well. I'm just judging by the shape of your face. You actually have a scratch, like a scar over your right eyebrow. How did that happen? I'm just like, when I was just looking, I don't
remember, bro. It happened when I was little, okay?
I think I got one of those too.
You don't. You literally don't. I can see. You don't.
I feel like, okay. No, don't worry about it. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, don't. Whatever.
Cool, man. We'll just go to the next line.
Yes, please.
If you were to give me, or the next question, excuse me. Y'all, I'm rusty. I'm getting back into it.
No, you're just not good at this.
If you were to give me your, hardest bars or some of your hardest bars off the album that just dropped called Villain Origin Story on all streaming platforms. Also on Bandcamp if you want to purchase it. I'm doing this for you because, I want people to respect you and people to support you.
That's weird.
If you were to give me some of your hardest bars off the album, what would they be? Like, you got a 4-bar max. Like, if you say more than 4 bars, then I'm going to just cut it.
All right. It's me against the world, but the twist is I'm Galactus. I think outside the box. Meanwhile, you're right inside your casket. So ahead of my time to diss me has a reverse effect. Because
somebody just hit me. I'm gonna silence my phone. Okay, go ahead. Start over. So, because I wasn't really following, I couldn't really understand. Start over.
It's me against the world, but the twist is I'm Galactus. I think outside the box while you right inside your casket. So ahead of my time to diss me has a reverse effect, because the smoke that I emit would have you thinking time was backwards. So it's like a whole. It's like a it's like the word time and the word emit. Like I flip it backwards. But like I flip the words because it's a reverse effect. And
I hear you. I just don't.
Nah, the word emit is the word time backwards. So I said to diss me has a reverse effect because the smoke that I emit would have you thinking time was backwards.
At all. I think that's just kind of like, those sound like filler bars. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you don't know what you're talking about. That's actually
Eminem
crazy.
probably would have said during like a goofy freestyle that he was just wasn't putting much skill behind what he was saying or whatever like that. There's something that he wasn't taking serious. It just sounded like something like that. You know what I mean?
You don't even listen
I heard you
to
say Galactus, and you like comic books, so I feel like
comic book
that's why
reference. Yes,
I really don't.
Bro,
think that's
that part
crazy.
That you tripping. That part was crazy. The reverse effect, and then I reversed the word emit because it's time backwards.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I value honesty here. If the entire album is lackluster bars like that, I'm probably not really gonna support you very hard. I'm not gonna really listen to it like that. I still tell my listeners and viewers to do it. Please, y'all go check out his album, Villain Origin Story.
Why am I even here for real? I don't even know. I
and let's just pray
regret
that
this.
Let's just pray all the bars on the album aren't like that, because it wasn't bad, but it wasn't, it wasn't very cool either. It wasn't dope for real. It was just like,
That was hard. You tripping.
Sorry
I don't
about
care
that.
though. It's fine.
All right. Well, we're going to go to commercial break. We'll be right back with more exciting questions with our special guest, Noah Hawes. This nigga lame, bro. Do not come up here.
This episode is sponsored by NoahHawesRaps.com. Visit the website to buy merch and purchase merch and stream his album and listen to his album, and do that lest you want children to die in their sleep. Violently.
Graphically. Poetically. Whilst listening to my album.
Whilst listening to his album, Villain Origin Story. Origin story of the villain.
Good stuff right there. That's why they pay you.
Stuff.
Murder.
Sometimes people be evil.
Sometimes.
And evil be people.
Okay, so we're right back. Noah Hawes podcast just came back from commercial break. Don't know what the commercial was because I haven't decided yet which one I'm gonna do. But because we got so many people trying to get us to do little sponsored segments or whatever where they pay us. Recently we just had Arizona.
You did not have no Arizona,
and
bro. Stop.
But they don't really pay me money. They just give me free.
Of course they don't.
Like drinks and stuff like that, which is cool. It's dope. Anywho, back to the interview. Let's see.
What?
Your favorite rapper is Eminem, and that's because he's white? What? Because he's white? I mean, I feel like it's because he's white. No. Come on. It's because he's literally one of the most skilled MCs of all. Have to lie. I get it. I understand. It's because he's white. It's because he's one of the most skilled MCs of all. It's white. It's because he's white, right?
This nigga.
I thought so. Anyway, if it's not, allegedly, it's not because he's white. Allegedly. Who's your top 5 then?
Eminem,
trash.
Royce the 5'9",
Buns,
J. Cole,
trash.
Kendrick Lamar,
trash,
and
Lil Wayne. I never heard of that art. That's a rapper, or yeah. Well, obviously we talking about top 5 rappers.
Yo, you
never heard of
right
them
now.
though.
He gotta be trolling. Yo, he's definitely.
Well, I don't know if I should trust your judgment. Being totally honest, because you kind of judging from those bars that you rapped earlier, that you said you wrote, and you thought those were crazy. It's probably
definitely
not that great of an artist. Nobody cares. You're playing. You're not being honest. If you value honesty, stop. You appreciate my honesty? No. Look at me. Make eye contact. You appreciate my honesty? You do.
Why are you whispering? Like, why are you? This is getting
all right.
awkward.
Well, looking at the information and just a little information, like my little general script about you. It says you make fun of your boss a lot at work. You ever think you probably would get fired because of that? Because I would have been fired you. I'm not even gonna lie. I probably would have fired you based off your appearance, and because you don't really look like you smell good. I mean, but you don't smell bad. But I'll take that back. Do you feel like you'll ever get fired for making fun of your boss? I feel like my boss has a good sense of humor, and I wouldn't get fired, bro. I don't know, man. I feel like you might get fired. I feel like you should probably. I don't think ease up on the jokes.
I don't think I'll get.
He's not that. I feel like they're not even that funny. You know what I mean? Anybody who's labeled as a self-proclaimed comedian is probably not that funny. Funny looking, probably sometimes funny smelling. Like comedic genius funny. Very hilarious. Thank you. Well, this is the Noah House podcast where your voice is important to everybody but me. And
obviously.
I appreciate you for being up here and, using this platform and, controlling your narrative. That I respect that. I was going to ask you to freestyle a little bit, but I don't think I want to hear that, being honest with you. We'll just move on to the next part, though. Okay, is that cool?
Okay.
Dope.
I'm cool with it. Whatever,
let's see. Let's talk about some conspiracies.
What was that?
Yeah, that's my segue to the segment. What conspiracies do you believe in? And we'll see if they're interesting or not. There's this person who I know I'm convinced they're not real. Explain that. What do you... I'm convinced this person's not real. Every time I see this person, I'll just be like, wow, this is just... I'm going to be vague. I don't want to use their, talk about who they are. But I just feel like they're not real. They're too amazing. Okay, well, that's certainly interesting. I mean, that's interesting, right?
Yes.
I don't know if it's like a...
What?
I feel like it's probably just a hallucination or something like that. But
here we go.
Like a conspiracy is like, oh, I think aliens built a pyramid.
I know what a conspiracy is.
And you just kind of came up here and just talked said like a hallucination that you have from time to time.
It's not a hallucination.
Like, what about something like that? Like, you believe in aliens?
Yes, I do.
And that makes sense because aliens are probably actually real. And when I say probably, I mean most likely. Personally, I believe in one conspiracy and only one conspiracy. I believe that mermaids are real.
Mermaids? What?
Yeah, I've seen documentaries. Obviously not like the, fictional, romanticized mermaids that look all beautiful and very humanoid. I feel like they probably gonna look a little bit something like what, You in the Morning.
There we go. I knew it was
with a
coming.
tail. I knew you was gonna make a joke.
Put like your skin suit on.
Skin suit.
Yeah. I also think Steve Jobs is still alive.
People who wear turtlenecks, like the same outfit every day, and it's a turtleneck and like some tennis shoes and some dad jeans and stuff like that. They don't really die. You don't hear about them like dying. And he was filthy rich, so it's like I feel like he could afford not to die if he really wanted to.
Who watches this podcast, bro?
And
I
I
never heard about his funeral, so there's that as well.
You just gonna keep going like I wasn't.
It's like when you never hear about a certain thing and it's been like such a long time, it's because that certain thing didn't actually happen or doesn't actually happen.
It's not how it works. It's not how it works.
Like Arizona tea commercials, you don't see commercials for this. Like it doesn't. They're not real. You know what I mean?
That's kind
and
of
Steve
crazy.
Jobs, we never heard about his funeral. We definitely didn't see it or anything like that.
They literally
yeah.
Okay. We saw his funeral. It was online.
Man. Well, wow, that was pretty short. Thank God. I really want to leave.
Let's see what else we got going on here.
I do not like you.
This podcast sucks.
All right, we get it. You believe somebody, okay. But you were being extremely vague about it. And if I'm being completely honest, because I value honesty,
Of course
you were being so vague and I was getting annoyed. It's just like you couldn't just name drop. Like, it's just like you could have showed us a picture
I'm not
or something.
trying to show you a picture. I'm
You
not
out here trying to be secretive.
You're weird.
It's quite annoying.
You're strange.
I feel like that's probably one of the reasons people don't like you like that.
I feel like you'll get locked up.
We all got
and
people who don't like us.
I feel like you'll get locked
Yeah,
up and
like,
it would
you
be
know,
correct.
Like your haters or whatever, which is probably everybody you know. But
Wow. Haha. Very funny.
no, I didn't mean that in a disrespectful way. I just, I'm sorry. I'll just move on. I'm okay. I'm really not sorry. I just be saying stuff
I
sometimes.
believe you,
'cause
bro.
that's
You
what we do
keep
up here.
going, and then
But
you
we'll
keep
still move
talking
on. Is that
over
right?
me like I don't speak, like I'm not speaking. It's just like, bro.
Let me see.
All right. How do you feel about the Queen of England? I'm just playing. Let me see. I got a couple questions to ask you. These questions that tend to be real popular. People like hearing about. And so I'm going to just ask you, they're based on those kind of hot topics. Not like the store where you probably buy all of your clothes. But okay, come on.
Yeah.
That was very funny.
Question number 1. Who is your celebrity crush?
She's probably somebody that I actually know around the
If
city.
this person is local,
She's not a celebrity. Doesn't count. Okay, but a lot of people know who it is, so
just being
I'm
honest
gonna
with you.
count. Well, I count.
Got to be somebody, Betty White.
What? Betty White.
You said Betty White.
I didn't.
We
say
could
Betty.
roll. We could roll back the tape. You said Betty. You said Betty White.
No, I didn't.
When we roll
Stop.
back the tape,
Stop
and you say
playing.
Betty White, you gonna be caught. We got you. We're recording you with 2 cameras right
Dog,
now.
You're
Because
serious?
the other one's on me. So that one and that was like you're getting recorded in 4K, and you said Betty White, and you want to sit here.
No, I didn't.
I mean, but you did. All right, we'll just move on to the next question. Do you think you could beat Donald Trump if he was in his prime, like in a fist fight?
Absolutely. I would beat Donald Trump whenever. It don't matter.
You think you could beat a prime Donald
yes,
Trump?
I would win.
I mean, when his hair actually
Yes.
still had color.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
he wasn't being dyed some kind of weird, like
Yes.
urine
Urine.
infused
Yo, are
ramen
you
noodle color. You think
Yes.
you could beat him?
What
Trump's
are you
like
talking
6
about
something,
right
isn't
now?
he?
Who wants to know these answers?
I feel like you wouldn't be able to put hands on him.
Well, then
That's
you don't
just
know
what
what you're
I think.
talking. You don't know what you're talking about. It don't matter.
Yeah,
It don't matter.
And the last
Come on.
question,
Thank you.
And you don't have to answer if you don't want to. It might be a little more private. But why are you lonely at night?
I'm not. I'm definitely.
Yeah, I mean, because I could see in your eyes, just based on your appearance and the way you dress, the way you probably smell a little bit, your music preference. I could tell just based on those things.
Nigga, what
that
are you
you
talking
are most
about?
likely lonely at night.
Yo, are you
And,
serious? I'm lonely at night? No, I'm not. I promise
Well,
I'm.
I think you are lonely.
No,
I think you're lonely
no,
because
no.
girls don't like you and
Girls
guys don't
don't-
like you and
I
people's
don't care.
pets don't like you.
I don't. You just.
And
oh my god.
I think that's why you're lonely. No disrespect. I got mad respect for you. I got so much respect for you. I'm about to promote your album again. Villain Origin Story, everybody. It's on all streaming platforms. It's on Bandcamp if you want to purchase it for
$7.
$7 or more if you're feeling a little more generous, a little philanthropic, or is did I say that word right?
I don't know,
Well, you
man.
don't know. You can't read and you can't,
There
We'll
it
just
is. Joke everywhere.
we'll just edit that.
If you want to give him a little more than $7, then give him. You look like you could use $7.
Yo.
Yeah, you look like you could. I feel like with $7, you could probably at the very least buy like some soap.
Some soap.
You know, I don't know what soap's going for these days, but I feel like you could probably.
Okay, bro. Come on.
That's just what I think, though. No,
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah. All right. Let me see. Do I got any more questions?
Please don't.
This was a shorter podcast. You know, just getting back into the swing of things. Let's see. I guess I could ask a couple more questions.
my God.
Why do you be lying about your height?
What?
I feel like you're not actually 5'9".
I literally am.
You probably look 5'9" on camera.
I'm sitting down. What are you talking about? Like,
All right, well, you can show me your ID after this. And
Nigga,
then-
I'm not about to
I don't
show
do
you
fraud
my
or anything like
ID.
that. Just show me your ID.
No,
I'll verify
what are
that
you-
he's 5'9", just in case, you know, 'cause
Why?
I got people who want to know.
Who?
Yeah.
Who are these people?
So you got merch I see you wearing. Didn't promote that at all. Oh, look at the fly just likes me more than you. There's a fly in here. It's definitely fucking with me more than you. So your merch, is that like, where can people buy that if they were interested, you know?
NoahHawesRaps.com.
NoahHawesRaps.com. That's where they could get it. Okay. We'll put that in the description, everybody. We'll put that in the description.
Yep.
NoahHawesRaps.com to buy the
appreciate
merch.
that. Thank
Who designed the merch? They actually did a good job.
I did.
I mean,
It
they
was-
did a terrible job. I just got a better look at it. I've seen better artwork than that.
Okay, yep, come on.
But
Jokes.
all things
Jokes.
considered, it's not terrible, for real. It's not terrible. It's like if I was to rate it, I'd give it a
You give it what?
5.3.14.
5.3.14.
You know.
Okay, bro. This nigga
Yeah.
playing, y'all. He playing too much.
Well, really, that's the last
Wow.
question.
Thank God.
Thank you for being on the podcast. I'm going to be honest. I don't think people are going to like this one very much. You weren't very engaging. You weren't very funny. I could tell that you really, truly are a self-proclaimed comedian. Rap skills aren't that great either. And yeah, aside from that, I appreciate you. Hope you have a good day. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good day. I'm going to point at both of the cameras. Ooh, I could point at them both if I just do this. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a terrible day if you deserve one. If you deserve it. And if you don't deserve it, then don't have a terrible day. Noah Hawes Podcast, I'm out.
That's the outro? Like, dog.
Yeah, so
what the-
I feel like if we fought, I could beat you in a fight. I feel like, you know, if I put the hands on you, you wouldn't be able to do nothing about it. Like, I'd have my way with you.
Whoa.
Yo, thanks for watching this episode of the Noah Hawes Podcast. If you like it, subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe too. If they don't, I'ma find you. All right, anyway, I'll stop. Sometimes I can't stop rapping. If you want to support me directly, you can go to my website and buy some merch, listen to my music. If you don't, then I guess that's cool.